Good morning, Hillman Cancer Center. Welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. I'm Danielle Petrina, the project manager for the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program. And this is Angela Zaccanini, our registered dietitian in lifestyle nutrition, the brains behind all of the goodness that we share. We're so excited to bring to you today Silken Tofu Chocolate Mousse. So this is vegan. So for people looking for that style recipe, we're really excited. And Ange just tried this recipe and it's lovely, wonderful. Can't wait to taste it. Just a quick reminder about who we are. We are located on the 3rd floor of Hillman Cancer Center. Our program is the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program, which focuses on symptom management and quality of life using integrative modalities for symptom management. So, Ange, kick us off. Tell us what's happening.
Thanks, Dee. Okay, so the Silken Tofu Chocolate Mousse recipe, like Danielle said, is completely vegan. You can add additional toppings that may not make it vegan. So we are going to use for our toppings a coconut whipped cream and raspberries. So we are keeping this completely vegan. You are going to use silken tofu for this recipe, like the title mentions, as well as some dark chocolate. So again, dark chocolate is dairy-free. So, you know, that again is completely vegan. And then you are going to use some maple syrup. So this is a 3-ingredient recipe and a delicious dessert that has such a wonderful mouthfeel. And if you didn't tell anyone that it was tofu, they probably would never know.
Okay.
All right.
Let's start.
So first step is we're going to melt that dark chocolate. Now, if you can see here, I have a scale because the recipe calls for 3.5 ounces of dark chocolate.
Look at that.
We did use a 70% dark chocolate, dairy-free, of course. And we're going to use this double boiler method where you just kind of boil some water in a pot, throw a pan or a bowl on top and start melting that chocolate. It's a little bit better than the microwave just to get that consistency that you want and not overcook. So what I'm going to do while Danielle does that, and if for some reason this doesn't melt as well as we want it to, we can always throw it in the microwave. And I would say in about 30-second intervals.
Okay.
And then just take it out and mix.
It's starting to melt already.
Is it? Excellent. Okay. So your next step is to either get out your food processor or a blender. And when you are taking the silken tofu out of the package, it is going to be moist, so you kind of just want to use a paper towel to take a little bit of that extra moisture out. However, that moisture is what's going to make this recipe nice and creamy and good. So you're going to just add, I'm going to grab a spoon. You're going to add that tofu right into your food processor or Vitamix, blender, whatever you have that can blend it all up very nicely. And as you can see, this tofu is almost like a custard or a pudding consistency. So it's what's going to make this mousse that nice texture and good mouthfeel that we want. So for the maple syrup, you're going to want to use 2 tablespoons. Now, side note, my friend made this recipe, who is also a dietitian. Shout out my pal Eric. The tofu that we get from Whole Foods is 16 ounces when the recipe calls for a 12-ounce package. So if you use that entire 16-ounce package, you're actually going to have to increase the recipe a little bit.
Okay.
So he did the math. He did it all. So if you're using the 16-ounce portion of the tofu, you're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of maple syrup and actually 4.5 ounces of dark chocolate instead of 3.5 ounces to get that consistency that you want.
Okay.
Okay. So 2.5 tablespoons.
We need to get those glass little bowls.
I know.
Right in.
So it's already measured.
Next.
And we look like a legit cooking show.
Yeah, I mean.
Even though we are. Come on, guys.
I mean, pros right here.
All right.
We're going to get our own channel.
That's right. Okay, so you lock that in. Okay, it's beautiful. It already looks like a vanilla pudding.
It does. So, Ange, do you think that maple syrup is mainly just to flavor it a bit more?
I would say to sweeten it up.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so once the chocolate is completely melted, you are going to want to blend it in by adding it to the food processor as well. But you're going to let it want to cool for a second once you get it off of the double boiler or out of the microwave. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh.
Just a little quick dance move from Danielle.
You know, I love to dance, so there's that. Yep. I'm going to just show our audience real quick what that looks like. Hold on one second. All right, so you can see what the melted chocolate looks like. And scoot me over just this way. Yeah, tilt it. Yep, there you go. So that was really easy. And, you know, we always just try to, like, use some things that you have at home, except for our induction stove, which, like, boils things in a minute. But this is literally just like one of these mixing bowls on top of a pot, so you don't need anything fancy. Thanks, Ange. Appreciate it. So go ahead. Nice. Beautiful.
You're just gonna use your spoon, get all that chocolate in there.
It looks really pretty.
Smells good. Mm-hmm. Spatula would be nice right now.
You want me to grab you one?
Yeah. I didn't know if it was clean or not, but I think
it
is.
I won't grab it. Yeah, it is.
It's at the bottom? Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So once you have the majority of your chocolate in there, you're going to want to blend it till it's combined. And the one step to this recipe that can be somewhat annoying is you want to chill it for about 30 minutes in the fridge prior to eating.
Okay. Well, probably that hot chocolate, I would imagine.
Right.
That yep. I got to fill. So, yeah, so definitely take a look at that. Wow. Ooh. Ange, I think this is the first time we've used it and we haven't messed it up.
I know. Nothing's spilling out of the side.
It like locked and started. Okay. And so talk us through a little bit about tofu and some pros about
can
tofu.
You give me a spoon? I'm sorry. So sorry.
So needy.
I'm so demanding.
Demanding, needy.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
I just wanted to get the...
Do you need a bowl to put that in? After I just threw the bowl in the
Well, I was just going to put it right in those little cups. And that's the thing, like, if you have a really pretty...
Can you do this?
Ramekin or something, you know, like a little serving glass, you can portion this out so that it's real pretty. And then we'll show you what one of them looks like with the toppings. A blender might actually be better for this because one, it's bigger,
right.
And two, it can pour.
Oh, nice.
So you can easily just pour it into one of those cups. Can you still hear me?
Can you hear me now? I did just watch Apollo 13. Don't make me like bust out some Apollo 13 quotes. All right,
okay.
Cool.
So
tofu.
Yep. So tofu is a complete protein. It is soy. So, you know.
Oh, girl.
I know.
I'm waiting for it to go right in your face.
So some people are a little weary about soy, especially those with breast cancer. However, whole soy foods are safe to consume. I do encourage organic tofu because a lot of times soy products have a lot of GMOs. And this is just honestly a personal preference that organic soy products eliminate that GMO content. So again, a complete protein. One of these servings is 125 calories with 8 grams of protein.
That's like, I could have 3 is what you're saying.
So.
And I mean, definitely a clear glass, right, for the presentation on this.
And honestly, a littler glass would probably be better, just because, you know, when you have a larger glass, you tend to fill it up. and you want more, right? So you get a larger portion of it. But I'm filling it up about halfway.
Okay.
And I'm going to add a spoonful of our coconut whipped cream. So the coconut whipped cream is going to sweeten it up, but it's also going to taste like coconut. So if you don't like that, sorry. But it's dairy free. So again, we have a nice vegan dessert.
Wow. Oh, and you need another one.
Okay, you're right.
Sorry. Okay, that is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
So let me shoot you over here. It's gonna kind of be right with, I need to move that, yeah. All right, team, so take a look at that. It's lovely, beautiful. I feel like too, after you, the other way, Ange.
Like that?
Nope, tilt forward.
Like this?
Towards the camera. There you go. So I feel like definitely with the summer months approaching, please let the summer months be approaching. This is a great option. I feel like it's refreshing.
I almost want you to take a bite.
I am.
Okay, even though it's not chilled. So you have to consider that.
All right. I'm going to get all the good.
Get all of it.
You know, we never do this on the show.
I know, I
It's
think
like
we
us
should. How do
tasting.
you feel about that?
I mean, you know, my obsession with Julia Child, and she does it. Just saying. That's lovely. I would have no idea that that's tofu, and I don't like tofu. Okay, I'll see you all later.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Isn't it?
You don't know that that's...
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
How is that even humanly possible?
I know. And literally 3 ingredients. How that didn't take us long at all.
No. Not at all.
And
go ahead.
I was just thinking, because if you had this as a dessert that like you just pulled out of the fridge and you presented to your friends, or you know, at a cookout or whatever, I
don't even think they would know.
no.
This is great. I mean, and like, I just love when things taste good. They're good for you.
Yeah.
You know, you're not getting all this crazy type of sugar.
Yep.
That can make people nuts, like
Yep.
myself.
And again, that texture. So
God.
mouthfeel is
Yeah.
so good. Danielle's eating it all.
I know, I'm
I'm
sorry.
so excited because
Like
I was
going to
worried you were going to
town.
be like, no, I don't like the taste.
No. I
Okay.
mean, I just like, yeah. Go ahead. But about mouth sores, I think this is amazing to talk about.
Yeah. So the mouth sores, even taste changes, because, you know, dark chocolate has that very unique kind of bitter taste. But then you're getting the sweetness from the raspberry, the maple syrup, as well as the coconut whipped cream. Now, of course, you don't have to use coconut whipped cream. If you have regular whipped cream at home and you don't mind it being, you know, containing dairy, then by all means, please use it. And then other toppings, you can use extra chocolate shavings. You can use mint,
Ooh.
nuts, absolutely.
I mean, definitely, like for 4th of July, you could get some layered blueberries, layered raspberries.
cute.
And Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day? Yeah, go ahead.
And shout out my birthday.
And just a firecracker baby. My birthday is also in late June, so we are Cancer.
We are
so this
Cancers,
is why
that's right.
We, work so well together, and our personalities are overwhelming. So this is awesome. Okay, so, and what's up for next week? Do we know? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we're making banana muffins, right?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. So another kind of sweet desserty type of thing, but this is something also you can use as a breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So great. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us. Just a quick reminder that if you want to get on Ange's weekly email list, I'm putting her email address at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead, shoot her over an email. She does not spam you. They're not long and annoying emails. All she tells you is like a quick reminder with the link to our YouTube page. Please subscribe, and then the recipe for that week, it's just the link so that you can see it and have record of it if you want to cook alongside us, or if you want to save this recipe for future use. So thank you so much. We so are grateful for you and your brain, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
See you next time.